or lose. I'm about to finish the Nuzlocke. First time this music sounds so menacing. So, I was thinking a little about this. Kinda, I'm a little scared. I feel like I was more confident yesterday than I am today. Especially on the first matchup. Because I was going off of the assumption that my Jolteon can outspeed and one-shot most of Lorelei's Pokemon, which is the first trainer, which is Water and Ice. Because most of the times that I beat this game, that's what I did. But there's a big difference here. I used rare candies for the level up on this run most of the time. Which means that Jolteon's special attack isn't as high as I'm used to. And I didn't level cap, which means I was usually stronger. And I remember still having to use like Thunder quite a bit because Thunderbolt wouldn't kill in a single shot. But it didn't really matter because it wasn't a Nuzlocke, so I just kept spamming Thunder and like, if I died, I died and I tried again, you know? But this time, I can't die. I can't try again. And I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt won't one-shot kill most of the Pokemon. I feel like literally just Cloyster, because he has shitty special defense. But Slowbro, Lapras, and Dilgong, I'm pretty sure Thunder's the only one that can one-shot, and I doubt Thunder will one-shot Lapras. Which means Sparky might need to take a few hits. He has quite a good special defense. What I'm afraid is it's that Slowbro can sleep. All of them can freeze. Jinx has some shit, but I don't plan on him handling her. So I am... First of all, I consider using another electric type. Like, maybe there was... Because I feel like the golden thing of Jolteon is that he goes super fast and he deals high damage. But the longer the fight continues, the less he brings that much value. Like there are Pokemon that are more focused on the long run, you know? And Magneton is one of them, which I was considering. Except that Magneton has high defense, but his special defense isn't all that much better. And Sparky has way more HP, probably because of the IV. So I'm kind of thinking like Sparky is the way to go, except that it won't be as easy as the gym battles have been this far. Because another reason I felt like I was gonna one-shot most of her Pokemon was because up to this point, all of the gym leaders, their IV, it's like 0 for all Pokemon. But on the Elite Four, they have like 30 IV or something like that, which is like this hidden modifier that impacts how strong your Pokemon is, how high the stats are. And which means that all of their stats will be fucking busted, especially in comparison to all the opponents we've faced this far. Like, my Slowbro, he has pretty high IV, but it's not like average 30, which is what the Elite Four is. So even my Slowbro, which it's pretty strong, will still be like a little weaker than them, you know? I still feel like it's doable, but I'm scared. I am considering, like, especially these ones that are gonna be special effects, like, if they have, like, if I am bringing the right ones, because his Executor is gonna have, like, Sleep and Leech Seed. Kabutops is here more for the typing than for any of his special abilities. And I do have some Pokemon who have other shit here that are like... Confuse Ray. Let me check something because Sunny Day. I could raise his speed if I use that. And I could Solar Beam too, but... I don't know. Let me do a little check of what else I have. Hypnosis is pretty much Sleep Powder. The Rain, I don't feel like it offers like an overwhelming advantage on any specific matchup. Will-O-Wisp could be good with the Confuse Ray too. Especially against but the Dragon moves actually do special damage, right? So the Dragons are weird, you cannot like lower one stat and hope the damage to go lower. And most of them shed skin and stuff like that. Dragonite, I'm pretty sure, has no shed skin, so that we can abuse. But the other ones... quite a few... Oh, the Tickle is actually a good one, but it's also physical. This Army is one that I feel weird that I'm not bringing because she's quite tanky and she's quite fast and she's quite damaging and she has like this busted little combination of like Light Screen and Comic Light Screen who can buy time to her like building cosmic power. No, and then she's safe with recover and surfing, you know. I might actually decide to bring her. Maybe instead of Kabutops, I'll consider. I do have Thunder Wave too on Jolteon. This barrier is something that I was considering if I didn't want. The Intimidate I'm also not bringing. But again, the physical and the special get very mixed in this. On the battles I'm most scared of. Like, the goal of Kabutops was have a rock type with high defense. To have like the biggest survivability against Aerodactyl. But is that better than just Starmie, which won't have the rock type, but will have similar defense and like way better kit? I'm not sure how terrifying it is. I will consider. Oh, let me level real quick this Starmie. Yeah, I will still take the Kabutops. I feel like he's safer. And he still has a kit that can be useful in other situations. Let me take one special look at their abilities again. He gets faster when it rains. She gets faster when we have sunshine. She gets faster when she gets higher fire damage when low HP. Blocks critical hits, which can be quite amazing for a tank unit. Prevents attraction, which I'm counting on. And turns electricity into HP. So, one of the things that I feel like it's a great idea here is to give a chesto berry to Jotun, because he wants to get in and do too much before they can react, and anything they can do to slow it down, it's a threat. So the anti-sleep even once could help a lot. Hey, welcome in, man. Ready for the final showdown. Now, oh yeah, the other thing that I wanted to check before going in was the TM case. I wanted to check all the TMs I have and make sure they are being of use. I already have Fly on my Charizard, so that's cool. I already have Surf on everyone I have, so that's cool. Everyone I want. All of this, I'm okay. Focus Punch could have a place. Let me check if who can learn. Slowpoke and Charizard. Would I really want this with them? I feel like none of their matchups I really care about that. This one is just a dragon move with high power. I feel like unless it's a dragon, it's wasted, and I don't have a dragon. Now, Calm Mind is one that I'm considering. Oh, Slowbro can learn it. Let me check what is his kit currently. I will be needing Surf, I will be needing Psychic, I will be needing Shadow Ball. Would I be needing Psychic? Because I could go the Executor route for the Psychic. But then it won't synergize well with Shadow Ball. Amnesia boosts defense and offense. I feel like I'd rather have Amnesia than Calm Mind, actually. Because I'd rather him be very tanky than slowly build up both, you know. So let me check what else. Roar could be interesting for a bad matchup. Who could learn this to consider? Sparky might have some shitty moves. Like, would I rather lower accuracy? I think so. Is there... which Pokemon do they have that could ignore the accuracy reduction? Let me check. So the Hitmonchan would ignore the accuracy reduction. And the Pidgeot of the rival. I feel like those are ones that I wouldn't really care. So the Sand Attack could be valuable. Who else could learn it? I feel like Lapras is already stacked. What else do we have? We have Toxic that everyone could learn. Oh, Hail was something that I wanted to teach somebody. Between Snowflake and Shitface. I feel like Snowflake, it's the one that I want to be the icy one, you know? I'm using him mostly as an ice Pokemon and not as a water one. I feel like I would rather have Hail than Rain Dance for him. Then let me teach it Surf too. Bulk Up is one that, okay, no one can learn. That settles it. Blizzard could be a move that I could learn. Isn't that some shit that during a hail a Blizzard never misses or some shit like that? I'm gonna check it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? At the end of each turn, a Pokemon takes 1/16 of their maximal HP, unless it's an Ice type. Okay, that was already kind of expected. But then there's also activates the following ability: Forecast, Explode. A lot of shit that I don't have. From Gen 4 onwards, Blizzard gets an auto like 100% accuracy if you hail. Yeah, but not now. Which means it would still be like a lower chance, but I might give it anyway. I might even teach it instead of Surf. Which is stupid because it's a hard move and it would be annoying to replace. I feel like I'm gonna keep it at this. Maybe Shitface. Nah, actually... Nah, I'm gonna keep it like this. And slow dude, but I'm okay. Protect could have purpose. Let me check who do I want, like where would I have an easy protect? I feel like I'm gonna also share my Chrome because I'm like checking a lot for now. So. It would be someone who has like moves that take place in multiple turns, like Dive, which shouldn't matter because Jolteon is gonna outspeed and one shot with a 100% accuracy move. What else? What else? I feel like there's at least Lance has some shit. Yeah, he has Hyper Beam, for instance, which like I can't really know that he's gonna Hyper Beam, but if I get a Protect right, it's like a free turn I get pretty much. But most importantly, there's Outrage. Because I am not sure, but I guess Protect does stop Outrage. Oh, okay, that's right. So I do stop it, but they don't get confused. I am literally driving now, but when I park, me and my squad are pulling up. Have it here next stream. Add me on my Discord. Okay. And the champion. I mean, I'm not sure if future sight would be stoppable, but that would be one. I feel like I'm okay without the protect actually, or maybe I teach it to like shit face because it has like endure. I feel like protect would just be better. I could teach rain dance to someone, but I'm not feeling like it. Frustration, I feel like it wouldn't fit. Thunder I already have. Earthquake. There's no one in here that I would want like to earthquake. Double team could have value, but I feel like I'm running out of space for that. Let me check what moves I could replace. I could see myself replacing the sand attack for something else. The Dragon Rage I could see myself replacing too. Maybe the Smoke Screen depending on what I have. Maybe the Leech Seed depending on what I have too. So there is some spaces still, but I need to like Fire Blast. I could see like the value of a situation where Flamethrower isn't gonna kill and I need the Fire Blast, you know? More than the Dragon Rage probably. Because it does like a fixed damage and I don't see myself particularly using that right now. I might want to teach Rock Tomb to Shitface instead of Metal Sound because since I have a rock Pokemon I might as well use it, you know? Ugh. I actually don't want to learn Rest. Everyone could learn Attract. Ooh, Overheat would even be better than the other one. You know, just for like this kamikaze, let me do it before we end it. Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna leave it like at the last slot. Is there any items that that are not being used? There's a Mystic Water, which Slowbro isn't using because he's using something else. I think I'll give it to Snowflake then. What else? Nope, that's it. Okay. Let me close in the... There we go. I feel like I can prepare more than this. Ugh. Once we walk to that door, there's no going out, you know? I feel like we roll it. Lorelei first. So I am pretty not confident. Pretty nervous about the idea of going Thunderbolting and doesn't killing in one shot. So I feel like it's a safer bet. The 70% of the Thunder. I'm not sure, I don't feel like I'm gonna Thunder every Pokemon, but if I don't Thunder here, it's gonna Hail. And that can change the dynamic of the entire battle. Because all her Pokemon are Ice, and Hail will like play around that. So I feel like it's too valuable, the idea that I can one-shot it with a 70% chance. So may the gods of the RNG be on my side. Please tell me it's the skills. Okay. I would love if you could send Cloyster, please. Okay, that makes me happy because Thunderbolt will for sure kill Cloyster. Okay, he may protect, but that just stalls 1 PP. He has no option other than to stall, and he has no Hail for the stall to achieve anything. Because you know, if the Hail was on, I would be taking HP every round he stalls. But now I should still outspeed and kill him. Another round that doesn't matter because he cannot continue. Every time he does that, it lowers the chance, so there's no way he does it again. Healthy start, but the problem isn't here yet. Slowbro could be a problem. But here's the thing. I'm not sure I kill it in 1 Thunder. It's not super squishy. And I'm pretty sure I will kill with 2 Thunderbolts, which are 100% accuracy. So I kind of feel like Thunderbolting here. Especially given that the things I'm scared about happening at this moment are he yawning and I fall asleep, or he Ice Beam and I get Frost. I feel like should I Thunder? I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I feel like it's the right move. Because there's even a chance he... What? It kills in a single hit. That's awesome. Thunderbolt, so Thunder would for sure kill in a single hit. I underestimated my damage. Oh god. Should I try Thunderbolt? But I feel like Lapras deserves more careful planning than that. Hey yo, welcome in Absolute Coconut. Funny name. I feel like I should... Does Thunderbolt paralyze too? I don't recall it. Oh, I like that suggestion. I'm gonna try to do it. So Thunderbolt can also paralyze, just like Thunder Wave, except Thunder Wave is like 100% accuracy. I will Thunderbolt because it's gonna do damage and maybe paralyze. And I'm gonna find out how much damage I can actually do, because my damage has been surprising me this far. Okay, that was pretty high damage. Does it proc the berry? It didn't proc the berry. Yeah, the Snorlax got. Oh, it did proc the berry, okay. But I feel like I should still one-shot through the berry, except that now I'm confused. I am a little scared of what he could do. Let me think if I could have any easy switch here. I doubt he will one-shot me, so it will probably be pretty random the move the Lapras use. Ice and water would be pretty chill for slow dudes. Body Slam would also be pretty chill for him, and he would already be ready for Jinx. No, there's no mod. This is vanilla LeafGreen. So, I am full HP. I feel like I should at least... Because if I get past the confusion, Lapras is dead. And if it doesn't, I don't feel like that Lapras could kill in a single turn. So I'm gonna bank on that. Okay, it didn't get through. Let's see if my assumption of damage was correct. How much damage can Lapras do? That wasn't that much. And it was one of its best attacks. Maybe Body Slam could, because Jolteon has way smaller defense. Should I go for it? Because I can do like superficial math here. Oh, it's because it's just a single chance, so I'm like overthinking everything, you know? This is my first Nuzlocke too, and this is the first Elite Four I'm facing, so there's that too. Like, it did like about... Yeah, that's not how I play, man, sorry. It did about 20 damage. You would do like, if you were just thinking about defense and special defense, you would do like, I don't know, 14, 15 proportionally. No, it should be higher, not lesser, so it'll be like about 30, which with a crit could be like 60. I feel like I'm still safe for another Thunderbolt, even if I take the hit. Fuck yes. Didn't need the math. Now, for this matchup, I kinda already have what I want in mind. I'm gonna get in Mr. Slowbro. I said that I didn't use the math because I got through I passed the confusion, so the math was useless. Now, I even looked out a little bit here because I got passed through the Lovely Kiss. I don't wanna buff here. I feel like Slowbro is pretty safe. I am just gonna try to get a Shadow Ball in. It actually dealt more damage than I expected. I think it's because his special defense is not that high. So now, oh, that's perfect. Actually not that perfect because Shadow Ball isn't considered. But I can just like, it's gonna full heal now. I could just do another Shadow Ball and come back to the same place. I feel like that's the play. Man, you're gonna go crazy if you are uncomfortable with this level of overthinking. Oh my god, a crit! A useless level up. Okay, member 1, done. Now, the level cap for this one, it's a little higher, and since I'm playing by rare candies, it's the Elite Four, man, and it's the first member. The level cap here is 56. So I am gonna raise everyone to 56. Actually, okay without the psych up. Should I get sheer code? I feel like I don't want it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Mega Drain. Okay. Okay, level everyone on the right level for this fight. Now I need to give a little healing. I planned about 3 full restores for each Pokemon for each battle. So I only needed 2, so we're safe with that here. I also have like elixirs that I might use if my PP is running super low. But it's pretty okay as of right now. Yeah. And this fight should be much simpler because my goal here is to start in slow, dude, and surf and psychic all the way to the end. I will just double check if there's any status that I should be worried about. No, they don't have any status effects here. Yeah, then this is pretty simple. We just walk to this guy. And we battle Bruno. Yeah, every game I play is a math test. Onyx. So Onyx is rock and ground, so he should take 4 times the damage here. My only fear is that I take too much damage over the turns, but he's pretty tanky, so I was expecting to be pretty low. I am worried that it's gonna like stack up across the matches because he's pretty slow. Which means they will move first before he one-shots them. The one thing that I want to make note for anyone who wasn't following along is that my slow bro, which is slow dude, he's holding it into a quick claw. It's an item that means that he may move first even if he's slower. So I am counting on that to chip in the damage a little bit. So like I don't get hit before every turn, you know? Like let's see now. Okay, I moved first. And it's for sure not because of his speed, so the quick claw took effect. Oh! Everyone who plays Pokemon is gambling, unless they're doing like some crazy math preparation. There's a little bit of gamble in most things, you know. I am counting on the overall statistical chance that Quick Claw will reduce damage gradually. Not that it will do it at a certain point, you know? Like, it's a hard gamble to assume that you're gonna hit your car because you leave the house with your car. But it's a pretty safe gamble to say that today there's gonna be a car accident. because statistically wise it's gonna happen. Perfect. Rolled higher this time. And he got the one shot. I am gambling that there's gonna be a car crash today, which there's no way I lose. Proven point by the fact that it just happened. Okay, this is a little scary. He's very high damage and he's very high attack. Jesus, my Slowbro is tanky. He should die like in a single hit. He's not that tanky. Perfect. Now it should be the Machamp, which is the scary... Oh, it's Onix, okay. Onix is pretty chill. I will take like... Actually, I don't know if it has any moves that could be super annoying here. No, it doesn't. Maybe Double Edge, but it shouldn't be enough. It's gonna lower like to 90 HP or something. Unless it crits. Yeah. And now we have a single opponent left. Which is the scary one. And I am second guessing if I should go in and risk the Slowbro because I do have plans for him later. Oh, but Machamp doesn't have any move that's not fighting a rock, so he shouldn't do that much damage. I should go for one Psychic and still be safe even in a crit. Perfect, because that's gonna boost his attack and his defense. And none of those matter for Psychic. Unless he survives way too much, unless this doesn't do that much damage. Okay, I am fine with this. He's gonna be out of healing potion range probably. Which means that he's not gonna heal. He's gonna either do a bulk up or a cross chop or a rock tomb. This shouldn't kill, unless it crits super high. Okay. A crit would kill. But Slowbro has fulfilled his duty and soloed the entire match. I need to do a little full restore. A good grade. I will feel like I got a good grade at the end when I complete it. I want to check if I need to elixir him. I should. His psychic is pretty low. But a simple elixir should be enough. I don't need the max one. Man, and if you think this is the math part, then you didn't see me like 5 hours before the stream doing the math to check if I could, like, how much damage Jolteon would do against Lorelei. Like, against each of her Pokemon. I went deep into learning the math of the damage and like her stats and stuff like that. Now, this matchup should also be pretty simple. Guess what? I'm gonna gamble on Snorlax again, on Slowbro again. Yeah, I was always a fan of math, but most of the time that the first time I beat this game, it was just like press big damage too. But then I could, like, there were restrictions that didn't allow me to overlevel, you know? Which reminds me that I should level my Pokemon for the next level cap. Which is now 58. Man, the stats of the Pokemon sure get high by the end game. So used to seeing the numbers way lower than this. I feel like the whole point of the Nuzlocke is to like balance the difficulty you feel comfortable, right? And my idea right now for the challenge is like this. I never cleared the Nuzlocke ever. So I did a little deduction and I thought like it would be an interesting challenge to go by the hardcore rules, which are no battle items and like restrict the level for the exactly the your opponent's ace. And the idea is that the harder the game you play, the more overwhelming these rules are gonna be, right? And I do hear like Fire Red and Leaf Green are among the easiest Pokemon you could Nuzlocke. And I saw a few people like ranking the difficulty of vanilla games, and you could see like a certain order that was pretty much like Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, you know? So I thought it sounds like a cool idea for me to start at 1, because it would be like a first experience just for the sake of the experience. And slowly go up those stairs, you know? Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think like it's super high too. So I want to see like where do my current skill set takes me, you know? Which game makes me stop? As of right now, the answer could be this one, because there's a lot of people who failed like this Nuzlocke. I've seen a lot of people who have like videos of them trying or talk about trying a Nuzlocke in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and they fail. So it's not because it's a lower difficulty compared to the others that it isn't like a challenge, you know? Let's see if I can cross the first finishing line first. In here, there is a few stats that could be annoying. Mainly poison and sleep. And they will take turns before me. I feel like in here I am a little too scared of the... Like even if I move first a few times, if I get in a sleep or a poison, I could be super fucked. And I do have berries, but I would have to take the quick out. Remember the magical words, just swing, yeah. But what effect would I want to cancel? I'm not sure Slowbro can like solo this, because the ghost will do double damage against him. Because he's psychic. Should I not go for type advantage and like win some way else? But they do have such a stacked kit. I feel like I certainly need to give it a barrier. I just need to carefully choose which one. No! Wake up, it's an option. Poison, it's an option. Ooh, any problem sounds better. I feel like... Or HP, but I feel like... I feel like the status would do more damage than the actual HP. And I can always switch him out, you know? Let me take away this sleeping berry too. Let me give Sparky something like... Fuck. Restores HP but may cause confusion. Just heals. Heals any problem. Let me go with heal any problems. Just in case I need to use Jolteon here. I'm not actually sure I will. And then you get the HP one because I don't know. I'm not sure how the fuck this is gonna play out. I am counting a lot on how tanky my Slowbro is for this. But I may be surprised because he should be... Okay, the double team makes me feel safe because he doesn't see a one shot in me, otherwise he wouldn't have used it. And the Shadow Ball went through, which make you just like this. It didn't. And I used the wrong move. He has advantage. He is weak against Psychic, I forgot about it. Okay, how much damage will this do? It was low damage. That makes me feel way safer. I can actually see it was 45 damage, so a crit would be 90, a little more maybe. So I should be safe from a crit still. Golbat is gonna for sure move first. I am scared that he's gonna bite and take a turn away from me. Please don't flinch. Oh, thank God. This should kill him on a single attack. If I am not at crit range, I am pretty damn close. Which means that this battle won't be finished by Slowbro, probably. Let me see. I feel like she could bite and take my turn. Sludge Bomb, okay. That makes me feel a little safer. It may poison, but I should cancel that out. It didn't even poison, perfect. I do feel like I am having some lucky breaks this entire showdown with the least part. Now, I am 1,000,000% in crit range here, which means that if Gengar crits on his Shadow Ball, I'm dead. Which makes me pretty confident that he's gonna actually use it, the Shadow Ball. Let me think who could get in here and take care of the situation. Because I don't want to risk Slowbro. So Shadow Ball is a physical move, which means that high defense is what I would like here for a swap. Sheep Face could be one. I don't want to lose him, but he doesn't have a weakness. It would be a pretty fair matchup, you know? He could get slapped. He has the berry that heals HP. And Sparky has the one that heals stats. I wanted some status effects. The Confuse Ray would be cool here. And Lapras does have some bulky defense, and he has Shadow Armor, which means he cannot be crit, and he has crazy high HP. I'm gonna go Lapras. And try to set up the Confuse Ray. I guess he's gonna use Shadow Ball here because of my low HP. Yeah, thought so. Very low damage, I'm happy with that. Let's get the Confuse Ray in. Oh, the Hypnosis. He does have Nightmare, I believe, which does... How much damage does Nightmare does? At the end of each turn, even if the opponent faded. I do not see a place that says how much damage this actually do. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm guessing he's gonna go. Oh, he didn't go for the nightmare. That's funny. I should be able to take like 2 more. Okay, here comes nightmare. Let's see how much damage that does. I know it's gonna do like per turn. So at the end of the turn, I should get the damage. The confusion ray is in. That makes like any swap into a little bit of a easier time. I took no damage from the nightmare. Maybe because I'm awake? Let me check which one does the most damage. I feel like they're pretty even. Yeah, I'll use the iced one because it may also freeze. Yes! The confusion already paid off. It did more damage than I expected it would. But I'm probably in a very annoying situation. That like, the ice beam won't kill and we'll get in like... we'll get into full restore range, so I'm gonna set up a hail to try to like overwhelm it with a lot of damage at once. It missed the hypnosis, the 70% chance. Oh, that's sexy. Little chip in. Now, hopefully, it gets hit by the ice beam, maybe a confusion, maybe hail, and then I feel like it could die at once without getting a full restore on. He got past for the confusion. Oh my god, the 70% chance again. I am lucky. Let's see if the ice beam with the hail... I feel like the hail is gonna drop it. That was sexy. Not me, of course, the situation. The nightmare simply didn't do anything, so I'm guessing it doesn't work past the sleep. I feel like I am in a very similar situation. I want to set the confuse ray. Okay, sometimes the hypnosis works. Now, he doesn't have Nightmare, he has Dream Eater, which will do like at once the damage, you know? Let me check how high is his special attack. It's pretty high. And I do need Lapras. Oh! This is the perfect situation. I just need to get a setup before that. Let me try. Like, cause I'm asleep now. My bet would be that he's gonna cast Dream Eater on me. Or Mean Look for me not to escape. Which means I would be trapped in this match. I trust Sparky. I hope he doesn't Mean Lock. I'm hoping he does Dream Eater. Perfect, because he's not sleeping, so it doesn't work. That was kind of the idea. Nice. And now that Sparky is on, I have a couple options. His special defense is pretty shit. I was considering going Thunder Wave to set up a safer swap into Slowbro, but because his special defense is so low, I think I want to try just to get a Thunderbolt in. Because it's so low, his special defense, it may kill him. And it did. Oh god, this is feeling good. 0 deaths. 0 deaths. I shouldn't celebrate like literally before walking into lands. Probably the biggest run killer in the entire game. You fucker, just because you specialize in dragons, you feel like you're some hot shit. I will use a few of the full restores, but I'm glad I overbought, because it means that even if all my Pokemon need full restores, I will have for them. I will have it for them. What about their movesets? I feel like they're chilling with their power points. Now, yeah, this one is probably the battle I like thought about the most. Let me start by getting to the level cap, which I'm pretty sure it's 60. It's 60. Now, I will take away from Lapras the item he has, which boosts water moves, because right now, he's no longer a water Pokemon. He's an ice Pokemon. And because he isn't that fast, he's getting a Quick Claw. Because I want to slowly get down how much damage he takes between turns by moving first and finish someone off, you know? Then the water boost I am given to Shitface. Actually, it does have Surf. Or would I give it to Slow Dude? I think I'll give it to Slow Dude. Then I will take off the execute item that boosts grass damage, because I'm not gonna use, probably not gonna use any grass moves, and I'm gonna give him a berry, because I feel like HP. The thing I'm most scared here isn't status, it's the fact that they're fucking strong. So I wanna get in like a few berries that heal, you know? Maybe even to Lapras without the Quick Claw, but I feel like the Quick Claw is gonna pay itself on the HP. Titan TV Man can keep his fire stuff. Sparky has something that heals any status that he might get. I don't have anything that will heal more HP, so that's kind of it for that. So I feel like I will go with the restores any problem, just in case there was something I'm not considering. And I did think a lot about this part. I'm opening with Sparky for a very specific reason. Lance opens up with Gyarados, which is water and flying, which means Sparky is gonna do quadruple damage on him. And Sparky outspeeds, and he has very high damage output. I am pretty confident that a Thunderbolt times 4 is gonna, like, he's gonna get first turn and kill the Gyarados like right off the bat. And Sparky is intentionally my only Pokemon that isn't like that tanky. Charizard also isn't that much, but like, and because of that, every time I want to use him, I kind of want him to go first, because you don't want, I feel like it's too annoying to swap into him, you know? But either way, it's because of the Gyarados here, to be 100% honest. And the last member of the Elite Four, Dragon Trainer, Lance. Oh my god, he even asks me if I'm ready to lose. The Intimidate does nothing because it's attack, and Sparky uses special attack for his moves. So Thunderbolt we go. Now, I would guess he would put the Aerodactyl here. Yeah, I hope that you're right, man. I'm kinda counting on him. Possibly right now. Not right now. We start the dragons. It has Shed Skin, so it would be useless for me to Thunder Wave. I don't plan on using Sparky on this matchup again, and I doubt it very highly. Ooh, Hyper Beam could one-shot. How? It's pretty low. It's way lower my defense, right? Yeah. And how high is his attack? I don't know how much damage his Hyper Beam will do. Because I kind of feel like risking Sparky, but I'm gonna use Sparky on the next matchup too. I mean, his attack isn't that high. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of a... it's a gamble because I didn't do the math for this. There's a chance the Spark, like, disappears off the face of the earth here if he got a Hyper Beam. I am kinda counting that that doesn't happen, because I feel like from the damage I've seen so far, I always expect it to be higher. And I kind of feel like only a crit would kill me here. And I feel like it's worth risking a Hyper Beam crit. Because it is very costly, that idea. And I'm gonna send attack before he moves anyway, so he may even miss altogether. Dragon Rage for fixed 40 damage. Now that I got one sand attack in, I kind of feel like risking another. Oh, Sparky. I feel like that's perfect. Safeguard, it's the status effects, right? Like poison and sleep and stuff like that, which like, this one is immune anyway. It would be annoying if you switch into the Dragonite, which the more I send attack, the more likely it is to do. I need to consider how I'm gonna swap this. The damage, the attack things that he can do, it's Dragon Rage, Hyper Beam, and Outrage. It's literally physical, special, and neutral. Slow Flake is for sure the one to... Oh my god, that was accidental! But it should be okay. There's a chance I will do that anyway. Dragon Rage, and it missed. Thank the sand attacks. So, now I'm gonna do some setup. I'm gonna start with the Confuse Ray. Oh, I thought Confusion would work, and he missed the Outrage. So let me set in the Hail. Oh my god, the sand attacks are so clutch. Because all the moves he used just now are like 100% accuracy. Except Outrage, maybe. No, all of them are 100% accuracy, and he missed 3 in a row because of the sand attacks. Now the Hail is on, my ice attacks are boosted. Let's start by getting an Ice Beam. Okay, how much damage will that do? That was so satisfyingly low. perfect. I feel like with the hail, the damage is gonna be very high. Is this it? Is this the big boy? Okay, now it's time for the other one to shine. I am pretty sure that because Lapras is water and ice, he's gonna use Ancient Power. Actually, it doesn't matter what he uses, because either way, Shitface, it's not very effective against him. This is why you're here, Shitface. Do your thing. Very low damage. That was way higher than I expected. Oh my god, he does have like tremendous high attack for that damage, because Shitface does have some pretty decent defense. Now, Hail is on, which means the Ice Beam is boosted, and it is 4 times the damage because Aerodactyl is rock and flying. And I'm pretty sure I'm out of the crit range for any move he has. No crit. Awesome, awesome. Oh my god, that dealt way less than I expected. He may be on full restore range. Either way, and I am in crit range, which means I could die like if he had chose to attack and crit. But again, I feel like Shitface is here for this. It's not because it's close that you can't do it, man. Do it! Do it! Don't crit! I feel like my soul just downloaded. Now, here's the thing. About a little... No! It was an accident! He's gonna die! He's gonna die 100%. 1,000,000%. Because he knows it's HP, it's Q shot. Shitface! No, because I misclicked. Oh, I'm so stupid. After he did such a hero move. At least I got a clear swap. Fuck. I didn't want to lose him. It would be so cool to have him on the final photo. Well, this is like a pretty clear situation. I could just kill it, but I wanna set up for the Lapras, for the Dragonite, so I'm gonna set in the Hail first. This is probably gonna trigger his full restore right here too, which means he'll go back to full HP. But he's gonna immediately be downed by the Ice Beam, maybe in a single shot, because of the Hail boost. Plus the stab, plus the advantage. Oh my god, he did it! Oh, he can't because of the Outrage. I didn't even consider that. So he still has a 1 full restore. I am a little scared by my HP. Going into Dragonite. You did, man. I'm sorry, I sure didn't want to let him die. And I feel like I could like get him alive and still beat this. His final Pokemon. The only actual dragon in this entire game. Oh hey Squirtle, nice to see you back. Cool that you're playing Platinum, man. I am also playing on my free time. Like without the Nuzlocke rules. Just to know the Pokemons. Okay, the hail is on. There is a 1,000,000% chance that he outspeeds me. I wouldn't doubt his Hyper Beam to like get me one goal. I feel like for Dragonite, I want to set up more than hail. That's cool, man. I feel like Jamoni plays a lot of the randomizer stuff. He may be able to help like figuring out rooms and stuff. I am pretty sure he's gonna Hyper Beam him because I'm not sure you guys know how the AI chooses its moves, but there's this thing where like the AI tries to like use each of their moves against my Pokemon. And if one of them kills the Pokemon like right away, then that move is gonna be used. And I am pretty sure I am in Hyper Beam Rage here, even without a crit. So I should swap into someone with high defense that's gonna be able to help with the setup. Slow Dude is the more likely one to survive, but he doesn't have anything that could help with the setup. Because all his moves like... I mean, I could lower special defense, but it sounds like a pretty shitty thing to do. I feel like I want more safety. I could sack someone for a easy swap. But also, if he gets a Hyper Beam, he's not going to be able to move next turn, which means I would get a free Sleeping Powder, which hopefully would kill. We'll hit with the 75% chance. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for sure. It wasn't in it didn't recognize a kill shot, so that's good to know. Now, yeah, so sorry, man. I really didn't want that to happen. Can the Leech Seed miss? I'm pretty sure not. There's a 10% chance he misses. Oh, he knows Wing Attack. I didn't think about that. Jesus, that dealt damage. I do not have an extra turn here. But he did get something. Now here's a little more hail damage, and now we're gonna start getting a little Leech Seed damage, which he won't be able to remove. It will carry on even if I swap the Executor. Oh, I have a berry. Thank God. There's a chance that I am at Wing Attack crit range here. Is there anyone that would be like super chill against a... I mean, Sparky would be safe against a Wing Attack because it wouldn't be very effective. But at the same time, there's a chance that I am not in Wing Attack kill range. Then I could get like a... Then I could get a Spark killed like right off the bat, you know? Maybe I get in Slow Dude, which is like... Now that we got a Hail and a Leech Seed on, we could play this like stalling, you know? Get a little Amnesia on for the Outrage. That did a lot of damage. Hopefully now with the Amnesia it's gonna go way lower. And I'm gonna get a little back because of the Leech Seed. I'm thinking, because right now it cannot choose what it's gonna do. It's gonna outrage, which means special defense is king here. I could get Sparking in to try to get like a... I feel like Sparky can take this. I mean, I don't know. Slowbro just took like, I don't know, 60 damage. But doesn't Sparky have more special defense? It does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, please don't get crit. Okay. This is it. Oh, it has a barrier, forgot about it. Still, this could be it. Because here's what I'm thinking. It's gonna outrage again. If he crit, it kills me, but I move first. I do get one move before him. And he's flying. He's a flying Pokemon. An electric against Dragon will get like neutralized, so it will be like an average hit. And Sparky does some crazy ass damage. I'm gonna do a little check on Dragonite's base defense and special defense, just to know like if there's anything crazy I should be cared about. It's high, but it's not like super high. There is a chance in this world that Thunderbolt would kill. Thunder is more likely, but it also can miss, and Thunderbolt can... Thunderbolt can paralyze, so that's where we're going. I could Thunder Wave, but I feel like this is the middle ground. The Leech Seed. The Leech Seed. That is funny, man. A dragon taken down by the Leech Seed. One last battle. I do find this battle to be less scary. But it's also that doesn't mean it's safe, you know? Man, there is a chance in this world that I could have cleared this without any deaths. Damn it. I am glad that all my big four are like in healthy form, you know? Alive, pretty much. So now, for this final battle, first of all, the level cap, it's now 63. I need to be really careful not to over-level anyone. Because I wouldn't be able to use the Pokemon. Last one. Now, the items. Oh, let me first elixir them. I have 3 elixirs. Can I... which ones do actually need this? Charizard, it's like intact, and Executor is pretty much intact, so I can like use on the other 3. I'm just gonna give like an elixir to Slow Dude, and a max elixir to the other 2. Now let's remove all these items because I want to carefully think about each of them. Who they're gonna face and what I'm gonna need. Spark is gonna be first. His job is to kill the Pidgeot. And then later, if he's still up, he may help with the Blastoise. Pidgeot, I feel like he one-shots Pidgeot without any actual help from items. Just a clean move first and Thunderbolt. 100% accuracy. I will kind of count on that. Then, because Jolteon will be first and he's electric, he's gonna try to put in a Pokemon that has a super effective move against me, which is Rhydon. Rhydon's the only one. Let me get like this so you guys can see too. I'm gonna put it maybe... I don't look like here real quick. Let me increase a little to the side so it's like... Can I... Oh, like this. Then I move right here like this. Yeah, this will be hard to see. So I guess I'll just like leave it. I'll alternate between them, I guess, for now. Like this. Oh, I will for me, for you, and for Shitface. I hope he shows up in the Hall of Fame even if he's dead. He deserves it. You could say he is more of a hero than any of the others because he actually paid the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate price. So, he's gonna want to end the kitty on the background, that's for sure. As I was saying, Jolteon will kill the Pidgeot, and because he's gonna have to select a Pokemon to face my Jolteon, and the way the AI works, I'm pretty sure it's like this. He's gonna check which moves his Pokemon have to see if any of them has a super effective move against me. And against Jolteon, the only super effective move is Earthquake from his Rhydon. So I'm pretty sure Rhydon will be next. Which means that to face the Rhydon, Slow Dude is my safest bet, which has high defense, water type, which is quad effective, and it's super bulky. Then that out of the way, Slowbro will be the one on his own game. And there are 3 different Pokemon that have super effective move against him. The Arcanine, the Executor, and the Blastoise. From this point forward, I saw someone talking about how the AI is gonna choose the one who like is weakest in type, which sounds crazy, but he did show a lot of proof, so maybe I'll keep an eye out to see. If that's the case, Arcanine is gonna come next, which still should be a pretty safe Slowbro. But if it isn't, I could like Snowflake into him. But I feel like Slowbro would do just fine. Then for the next one, I bet he's gonna get Executor. Honestly, I feel like I don't need to over-prepare that much for this fight. Oh, it's because of the items. Fuck! They're holding no items! I don't need items. I'm above that. Oh yeah, the crumb. Man, I just walked into him. I didn't know that once I crossed the door, you would start a battle automatically. But I did get the order right, so this should be like the safest round in history. The level 59 is scaring me, but I trust. I trust it. Now it's gonna come Rhyhorn if my calculation is correct. Right on that. That's the hot stuff. Rhydom is gonna use Earthquake probably because it's super effective, but maybe not because who the fuck knows. Yeah. Yeah, Earthquake. Slowdude has pretty high defense. This should be safe. Is this a crit? Oh my god! This is scary. Because that dealt all this much damage, it means that a non-crit would kill me. So if he moves first, he kills the Slowbro. Which I 100% didn't account on. But here's the thing. He's also pretty slow. I'm not sure. Slowbro is pretty slow. But Rhydon has like 40 speed at base. You see, that's just a little slower. Yeah, he should outspeed because of he has 30 IV. And I didn't farm EVs, I think. The thing I'm scared of, it's who the fuck would tank this? I mean, Lapras could tank it, he won't get crits, and he is like, but Rock would fuck him over. Maybe Watt would be better. Because he has decent defense, a lot of HP, and he will outspeed on the second turn. I think. Let me check Executor base speed. Yeah. I don't have like... Oh! I have a flying Pokemon! Wait, I could do some switcheroo thing here. Let me check something. Which can... do I have anything that can tank a rock move? I have no fighting, no ground, no steel. No, I have nothing that could tank a rock move. Because if I... But Earthquake is weaker, right? Is stronger than his other moves. He has Earthquake, Takedown, and Rock Tomb. Earthquake does 100 power damage. Rock Tomb does 60, and Takedown does 90. But Rock Tomb is stab, which makes the 60 into a 90, and Earthquake is stab, so it makes the 100 into 150. So I would lower a lot just from not being an Earthquake. Here's the play. I know that Titan TV Man... Wait. Would it? Let me just check if ground does less damage against grass. Wait, you're right. It would be not very effective. And that would be 75 damage. Which would be less than Rock Tomb, which will do full damage. Because I am checking here that Rock would do full damage. So yeah, this is a swap into Watt for sure. I was gonna swap into Titan TV Man because he's flying, so like he would ignore, and then he would probably use the rock because he's flying, and then I could swap again like into someone else. But I feel like Watt is the safest one here right now. Especially because Giga Drain would do 4 times damage. This shouldn't do that much, and it did it. I am safe even in crit range here. Yeah, I do imagine he can outspeed, but I do survive this regardless. Oh, you're saying Watt is faster? Oh, that's awesome. We have to see because the IV for this battle, all the IVs for all the Pokemon are maxed, which are like 31, which means he gets 31 of each stat free. Which means I may not outspeed, depending on my IV. But it doesn't matter, because Earthquake is his highest hitting move, and it dealt a quarter of my life as damage, which means that even a crit would like leave me low life. Yes, I am just like picturing everything. And Giga Drain will do 4 times damage and it's gonna heal me back. I do outspeed. That was sexy. Now, my bet would be that he would send Arcanine. Well, actually, if the guy I talked about was correct, he's gonna send Blastoise because he's weak to grass. Yeah, nice call, man. Man, he was right. Isn't that stupid? Like, let me just show you something real quick. He still has an Arcanine and a Blastoise. The first rule it follows is if it has like a super effective move against my Pokemon, it's gonna be considered. So Alakazam doesn't have a super effective move against Executor. Executor also doesn't have one. Arcanine has 2. He has Flamethrower and Bite. And Blastoise also has one, which is Bite, which means now the only 2 that are being considered are Arcanine and Blastoise. So how does he settle the tie? For some reason, I saw this guy talking about this and it fucking looks to be accurate, that the AI always chooses the one who would be weakest against you, like as far as type go. And like, fire would be strong against grass, but water is weak against grass, so he sent water because it's weak. Like, what the fuck? But he actually seems to be right. So, fun fact, if you didn't know that. Blastoise... he outspeeds. How much speed does he has? I also think he should tank it. He could tank it. Oh, he is faster. But I feel like whatever he damages me, I get back from the Giga Drain. And he took his time for a Rain Dance. I don't feel like I'm gonna kill in a single go, but let's see how much damage it's gonna do. Does it have a berry? I feel like that's a no. He does have a berry. Which means that the next attack won't kill. Everything's okay. Now, here's the thing. I do have a lot of Pokemon that can resist this, but I'm pretty sure Executor can still resist it. Like, tank this hit. And if I Giga Drain here, something very obvious will happen. His HP will drop very low, enough that his next turn, he's gonna use full restore. So I'm gonna Leech Seed because it's gonna do a little, but it'll have to be a crit. I feel like it's too risky to play off a crit. Or maybe if I slow rolled before, you could be right. Yeah, I feel like the Giga Drain is safer. I didn't consider the variation damage. It could be a kill shot here. And even if it isn't, I will be able to like have a free turn because he will be a full restore range, which I can then use to Leech Seed if I want to. There's no way a Hydro Pump one-shots me, right? Through the resistance? Okay, there was no way. Especially now that I'm gonna heal, so even safer. You're right. Oh my god, I low rolled before and high rolled now. That was a good call, man. I wouldn't think of it. I would assume I couldn't get the kill. Now, the Arcanine. The Arcanine actually is kind of fucked because it's raining, so the flame is gonna do way less damage. I feel like I could swap, but I won't swap right away because out of the remaining matchups, I don't feel like I need Executor. So I'm gonna like create a better situation for the next Pokemon. I'm gonna try to sleep him. Because I don't feel like this is gonna kill because of the rain. Oh my god! And he missed! Oh! But back to square one. Because if it wasn't raining, I wouldn't even try that. Now, here's the situation. He has Extreme Speed, Flamethrower, and Bite. All of these moves are in kill range, which means it's gonna be random which one he's gonna use. 2 of them are special, 1 of them it's normal. I just hate so much that my slow dude is so low HP. I feel like Lapras is my best bet here. Because it's raining, it can't be crit, and it has very high defensive stats and HP. Extreme Speed better, because I'm pretty sure Lapras is better against physical shit. Awesome, and it's still raining. So, straight into a Surf. That doesn't kill even if it crits. And it can crit, that's right. That's the best part of the Shell Block move. Perfect! I'm pretty sure Alakazam is his last one. No, there's 2 still. An Executor, that's right. Rain is off. He has Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, Light Screen, and Egg Bomb. I feel like if I'm not in kill range, which I very, very highly doubt I am, that a Giga Drain would kill me, then I feel like he would start with the Light Screen, which could be annoying because it would be like, wait, this is actually perfect, because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna Giga Drain. He could sleep on my swap if I do this. Or I feel like I'm gonna try an Ice Beam, because there's no way he kills me, and maybe that kills him. This is actually kinda great. The sleep isn't so great, but it should be okay, because Lapras did his job better than I expected, because he's in full restore range, which means he's for 100% gonna full restore right now, which means I get a free swap, which means I can put Charizard in as he heals right now. Yeah, that was my goal. And now I'm kind of in a mazy situation because, sure, he could sleep me, but like, one, I'm pretty sure I outspeed, and two, if he light screens, I have like physical moves with fly. Let me check which type of defense is worse for Executor. His special defense is lower, and Charizard's special attack is higher. And I only want Charizard to like fuck shit up this turn. I don't need Charizard for the next turn, for the follow-up battle. So I feel like I'm gonna overheat just to be sure. Like, go ham, you know? I'm gonna lose special attack and special defense, which should be fine. And now the last one is Alakazam. Let me think about this. I am pretty sure I could still survive a Psychic. And I have no easy swap at the moment. I could get a clear swap through what? But I feel like I should like... He has Future Sight, Psychic, Recover, and Reflect. Recover only matters once he loses HP. Future Sight means... all his moves tell me that I shouldn't... But I was considering flying because of my special attack and like being safe for one turn. What I am scared of is that he has moves like Future Sight, which means he wants longer battles, and Fly will postpone the battle, you know? And he has Reflect, which like will drastically reduce how much damage the Fly will do. The Smoke Screen, I also feel like it wouldn't be that hot because Psychic is his only move. I may overheat again, man. Like, just to get damage in, you know? And force him into a low enough situation that someone else can finish him off. I will overheat again. My special defense will go like to shit. Oh, you're right! I didn't consider his low defense. Man, you're so right. Reflect is on, but I outspeed. I can like reflect. I can fly now. Okay, Recover is on, which is the annoying part of fly. But my attack is full. I didn't get... Yeah, it still does less damage. How much damage this Psychic is gonna do with 2 levels slower? Okay, I am in crit range. And he has Recover. I am in crit kill range. He's not gonna kill me unless he crits. Oh, but it could be like... He could have slow roll now. Yeah, it's crazy the difference it makes. Yeah, but it's too risky, and I don't want a longer fight with him. If I want a longer fight with him, I want him to be fucked. I'm thinking of Smoke Screening, because he's the only Pokemon left. He cannot get rid of the Smoke Screen. He can still get... Okay, he Recover, that's perfect. Because I get 1 more free Smoke Screen. Like, the more I can debuff this fucker, the more this becomes like a sure thing. I may die here because he may have... Okay, I'm fine. Reflect is off. You know what that means. I could die here. But even if I do die, it gets me a free switch. Smoke Screen, buddy. I'm not sure if he's at full restore range. and the others swaps will be too scary. Maybe Sparky because he has very high special defense to try to keep Titan TV Man alive, you know? I'm pretty sure he's gonna full restore here. No, he's not at range, but he misses because of the smoke screen. You know what that means? That means that this is the last one. Yay! Sorry, let me let you back. Yes! I no longer am someone who didn't clear a Nuzlocke. Can I still call myself a casual player? Because it's still one of the easiest Nuzlocks. But there's a lot of people who can't do it. Awesome. Let's get a picture of our Hall of Fame. She's Boo. Not for the reason you would expect, but it kind of fits well. Because she's a little whitey cat. Hall of Fame. Oh! Shitface is gonna show up on the picture. Snowflake, Titan TV Man. What? And Shitface. I'm gonna get a print of this. And I'm gonna get a print of this. 122 hours pretty much. And that is it. That is game. I just wanna save like, okay, it's running credits, perfect. This was about the challenge I was expecting. Like, I said it before, like, if the idea of a Nuzlocke on like this first game felt a lot like it's easy until it isn't, you know? There's like hard times that come out of nowhere. No, this isn't Emerald, this is LeafGreen. First gen. It is a first gen remake. Yeah, there's the only other thing I could do here would be fighting Mewtwo, which would be stupid because I have a Master Ball, and it probably wouldn't be a challenge anyway. It's just like a single Pokemon. Or rematching against the Elite Four, which like I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I can do it if like people are interested, but otherwise my plan, it's this. I was talking about how I've seen a few content creators like ranking the vanilla games by difficulty to Nuzlocke, and most of them, there was like this pattern where you could see a clear like steps of stairs, a clear rise from difficulty from generation to generation. Not like all games, but like, for instance, at the last tier, you often see Fire Red, and Leaf Green. And then like on the second gen, which is like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you see right above it. And then right above it, you see like, yes, exactly. And then right above it, there's like Emerald. And then right above it, there's like Platinum. And then right above it's like Black, you know? So I am considering to keep following those steps. Like, I just beat Gen 1. Can I beat Gen 2 without ever failing? Can I beat Gen 3 without ever failing? Can I beat Gen 4 without ever failing? And like do one by one to see like how far does my prior experience get me within Nuzlocking without like having an actual defeat, you know? If that's the case, the next one I would play would be probably Soul Silver. But I will probably like take some time to do other shit that I have been piling up because I have been streaming pretty often. And then probably as soon as I get that done, I may start the next one. But I plan on making a YouTube video like of the whole saga, like trying to get a compiled version. And